What's going on, everybody? Viper Prime Reacts here, aka Viper. Welcome back to the channel for another reaction video. In today's video, we have another recommendation. What's the other word? Don't remember the other word, but someone that subscribed to my channel, I believe the person that subscribed to my channel, asked me to, actually a lot of people did, react to the legend of the story of the legend of Vox Machina. Okay, now this is a 6-video series that I have, because they sent me the playlist, and they're each about anywhere from, each video progressively gets longer, so it's like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, something like that. Okay, I'm going to react to one, if not two, a week, because I don't want this channel just to be about D&D and Vox Machina, because a lot of my subscribers lately have come from the Vox Machina D&D community, which, again, don't get me wrong, I love you all. Y'all have been so generous and so nice. Okay, but I don't want you to only watch me for Vox Machina, if that makes sense. So I don't want to just continuously react to this stuff. As much as it's amazing, it's fun, and it's awesome, and the show is amazing. Everything about this is so fucking cool. But that's just where I stand on it, and I don't want you to be mad at me for it. But again, I don't want this channel just to turn into D&D. Not saying it will, but I'm going to take it slow on everything that comes across my channel. So without further ado, let's get into it. And if you want me to react to something else besides D&D, or if it is D&D or Vox Machina, leave a link down below in the comment section. Also, you can DM me on Twitter, TikTok, or Instagram, and Discord. All of those links will be down below in the description. So without further ado, let's get into it. Again, thank you for the recommendation on this. Appreciate it.
No one has ever really tried to adapt an RPG campaign into an animated series. So we're actually breaking new ground.
Wait, do I have... Hold on. Oh, I do. There we go.
Something that we didn't know the world needed.
Really, there's something there for everyone.
Even if you are steeped in this world, there's still a couple of moments I think we can surprise you.
All the stuff coming out is just so freaking cool.
I love their enthusiasm about this. Dude, what really... Oh, shit, so hold on. What really draws me in about this is their enthusiasm, their creativity, their happiness, their overall energy, that they love what they do. That's mainly what has drawn me into this. And I've said that in the Legend of Vox Machina. I forgot what the video was called. I forgot what I reacted to, but you can just tell that they're so excited to make this. They're just so excited to be here for us, for you, the D&D community. That's what really drove me in.
The story of Vox Machina takes place on Taldore, which is a country in the world of Exandria. It is an area of smaller nations, but there is an overall sovereign, Uriel, who is kind of the leader of the area. Vox Machina are a bunch of, I can't say heroes really, but they are people that are trying to get by. And they found it easier to survive and succeed as a group than independently. And so out of necessity, they became a party. The series begins with a new story. This is a telling of Vox Machina as they come into their own as a group.
It's a fantasy series. It's mature. It's fun. It is about camaraderie. It is about friendship. We are going to explore all of these amazing fantasy elements that people shied away from. We embrace that. We love that stuff.
It's a completely unique thing in terms of high fantasy. There's been no high fantasy that's even remotely similar to The Legend of Vox Machina.
I think people will be able to look at this and be like, oh, this is a show with dragons and demons and like everything in between, but ultimately it's about this group of friends.
We wanted to capture kind of the spark and the magic of when we were playing at the table, just in a different form of media.
I'm just really excited to
look how excited they are.
Heartfelt, touching scenes. That's what got me into the stream in the first place.
This is something that is very serious and dramatic, but has moments of intense and beautiful levity and lightheartedness. And that comes from literally, this was a group of friends having fun. And we as the writer's room should also be a group of friends having fun. And that was the moment I was like, we got this.
Sorry, I was doing my OBS.
Well, the writer's room was just a blast. You know, getting to work with all these amazingly talented writers who were all big fans of fantasy and, RPGs.
God, the writers were all amazing, and they all brought different things to the table.
We had a mix of seasoned and new. There's young, excited energy, and then wise, laid-back energy a little bit.
There is
That's good.
To what
sort of action animation we've done have been some of the top tier people. Some really great new voices that had come from science fiction and from live action. It's really been a nice mix.
We've never worked with Brandon before, so this is the first time me and him were able to collaborate on something. But he was just
Star Wars versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Iron Man Armored Adventures, the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Okay.
a great idea guy, as well as being the person who's guiding the production side.
Eugene's son, our story editor, he's been incredibly helpful along the way, really implementing all of our notes, coming in and having all kinds
Loved
of
Ben
great
10.
ideas.
Loved
Jen
Voltron.
Morrow knows so much about Critical Role. She's been a fan for a while.
I've watched
She
all
can
these.
recall a lot of the things, the adventures and such that the characters have gone through. May Cat is so much energy and so many ideas.
No way.
She's fantastic in the writer's room that way.
Yeah, she did
Kevin
oh,
Dogger,
wow.
an amazing writing team that I've gotten
Transformers.
to work with over the years. Their
Teenage
dynamic
Mutant
as a
Ninja
writing
Spider-
team is
yes.
fantastic. I'd never worked with Mark before, but he brings a wealth of experience in comics and live action TV.
Masters of the Universe, let's go.
Who came from the live action,
Westworld.
brought a whole different
Terminator.
kind of storytelling.
Iconic Chronicles guy.
Ashley Birch, I had never worked with before until Vox Machina, but she's fantastic.
Beyond
Oh
just
wow,
being
they have
a
like huge
writer,
names.
She's actually played with us. She played Keg in our second campaign for a number of episodes.
They have
Also
really
live
good
shows.
names.
So I think bringing
That has
to
done
the table
that.
made her
That has done a lot of good TV shows that have went on seasons after seasons after seasons. Like you think about Marvel's Earth Mightiest Heroes. Holy crap! It's one of the best animated series ever, in my personal opinion. It's really good for Marvel. And then you've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Who doesn't love Teenage Mutant Turtles? I mean, I do. And then you have those Transformers. Everybody loves Transformers. I don't care who you are. Damn.
that much more of a powerhouse.
Everybody was, soup to nuts, like really, really nice and really, really smart.
I love when the writer's room is everyone throwing out ideas and everyone's kind of building on each other, and it's kind of from all different facets, just kind of brick after brick. You can see the wall coming to fruition.
It's fascinating adapting The Legend of Vox Machina from a role-playing game campaign and trying to translate that and bring that to life in an animated series.
An adaptation need not be beat for beat. And so our job as the writers was to maintain the spirit of the story and the spirit of
Wait, what
each
is this?
character
Is
and
this?
character.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Is this like just a cartoon that someone made, or no, not made, but they put together to show? Like, is this? What is this? Wait, this is This is the Kickstarter? Wait, is this actually? Hold on. Does anybody know if I can watch the Kickstarter, or if there was a like? What? There's a fucking Kickstarter? I mean, I didn't know about that. And if anybody told me in the comments down below and I didn't put two and two together, I apologize. But is there what? Footage not final, of course. Is there a video on the Kickstarter? I would love to watch that. If anybody can link that down below, that'd be great.
The spirit of the story and the spirit of each character and the character arcs and what they're going through, and act as the translators from what it was into what it can be now in the animated form.
It's a Kickstarter.
There's going to be things that are changed, but also at the same time we want to do that because we want the diehard fans to not just come in and know everything.
Yep.
You want to be surprised.
I like that a lot. I agree. I completely agree with that.
Find a way to get to a place
Keep them on their feet.
where you're giving the audience the thing they didn't know that they wanted, but they actually needed.
When you're dealing with a pre-existing property, like a graphic novel, you can say, okay, we have to keep this moment. This is a pivotal moment. Maybe we can lose this. Maybe we can plus this. When you're going with a campaign where it's hundreds of hours of material, and a lot of it is brilliant. It's like, okay, now what are the things that will translate really well to anime series? What do they have not seen that we think, wow, okay, we can take this and we can really do something fantastic with it? And those are the things that really, really excite us.
Whittling down source material was an undertaking that I was terrified about because Matt has such a clear vision, and I definitely didn't want to step on that.
Certain ideas have to be changed or altered as part of the adaptation. It's a hard process.
There's things we were like, oh my God, he'll kill us. And then he was like, no, that's fine. We're like, we were worrying for 3 days about this.
Matt would always sit down and say, yeah, no, this is the way it was in the campaign, but if this is better, let's talk about it. Let's litigate it.
That's
Let's
cool. That's really
investigate
cool
it.
of
Let's
him.
rattle test it.
Sometimes the harder ideas, the ones that go against what you initially expected, make the most important changes.
Yep.
Every project I've ever taken on, research is a huge part of it. You want to dive and get in that mindset and that mentality of the world you're exploring.
Critical Role is an IP and is a legacy IP, but it's happening
Whoa.
right now. You can interface with the creators of this thing that you love immediately.
Everyone, for the most part, were able to make it for an element of the writer's room to answer questions about their particular character, how they would react to certain elements, questions that I couldn't have answered anywhere near as good as they could have.
The fact that the cast created their own characters and that Matt, as the game master, created the scenarios, and then you're in the writer's room with those people, with that cast, you get to feed off that immediacy. It's like writing a Spider-Man script in the room with Stan Lee.
That's
crazy.
Very hard to honor the original canon and the original content and the original game.
Nothing is getting past these guys. We're making sure that like this is very much the show that they want to make.
It's been really cool to watch it all come together, and as each thing gets approved and we see every facet of it begin to come more and more realized, you can just feel the palpable energy of excitement, not just within us, but the animation studio and everyone who's working on the actual production side. It's already turning into something very, very special.
We are as excited as any fan of Critical Role to see how these things turn out. There's nothing better than if you love a property and you're seeing it expanded to a new world. It just takes it in a way you never even could envision as a fan.
We wanted to capture kind of the spark and the magic of when we were playing at the table, just in a different form of media.
It will be like...
All right, sorry, I had to cut there for a second. Back to what's left of the video, like a minute and a half, or a minute. Let's go.
drinking a drink that you really like by a bartender you've never met before, who like adds a little something and you can't quite put your finger on what it is. It's like, did you put nutmeg in this? And like,
nutmeg?
Not sure, but I love this drink. Oh, it's delicious. Give me more of this.
I want to see that Kickstarter.
I like being drunk. If you like being drunk on Critical Role, then I think you'll like what this series of bartenders have done to it.
Ooh, that's a good way to put that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I mean, it's already out. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so I know I've already seen the show, and I wish it hadn't. I wish I would have seen this first. And that the reason is because I can jump into it more and learn about it more before I've seen the actual TV show, you know. But going back on it, it's like a prequel for me now. It's kind of like Star Wars, okay? Star Wars, for instance, 4, 5, and 6 came out, you know, Luke Skywalker, Leia, all them, you know, and then years later, 1, 2, and 3 come out, and you get to learn about how Anakin Skywalker became Darth Vader, and all that stuff. So it's kind of like that, and I'm kind of digging it right now. I do like prequels. Don't get me wrong. I do like prequels. I do like to see how things are made, how things became, and all that stuff. I love that aspect, and this is what I'm getting out of this. So I'm definitely going to be reacting to the other 5 videos. So, and again, anybody, please, if the Kickstarter's out there, if it was a full Kickstarter, I want to see it. I want to watch it. I love Kickstarters, please. So, but yeah, if you like the reaction, you want to see more like this or anything else, leave it down below in the description. Leave a link down below in the description, and I'll see what I can do. Also, you can DM me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Discord. All 4 links are down below in the description, by the way, okay, to all my social medias. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. If you guys enjoyed the reaction and the video, make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, share it with a friend, and as always, 1,000 subscribers.